Alright, hello everyone. We are live, and I want to make sure that we are not bouncing all over the place and that we don't have a bad connection. Alright, that looks pretty okay. Alright, let's do this. What do you say? So, good to see everyone again. And let me actually get in front of the camera before I do talking, because that might be a good idea. Good to see everyone again. Welcome back to my hilariously oopsie show of attempting to cook things and learning while doing so. Before we get going, please, as always, forget to like and subscribe, because I don't do this for the clout, the likes, the subscriptions, or anything else, or the views. I do this because I like to remind everyone it's okay to be imperfect, and I'm imperfect, and all we're going to do is we're going to learn how to be a little better today, and hopefully that works out. My Gatorade right there. We are doing top sirloin today because I felt kind of like going back to the basics and I didn't want to make chicken tonight. We'll probably do chicken sometime soon. I was thinking about doing lamb chops again, but something about the first time we did that, like, I did not like the texture of it. I was hoping it'd be a different texture. So we might try it again later down the road, but just not right now. I also got, I'm really hoping I got the right one in this case, a Japanese potato. So hopefully that's a thing. The only thing that I did today was, as I always joke, I did season the meat for about 20 minutes before I took it out today. So beyond that, everything else is live as you're seeing it. So, you know, hopefully it's a fun time today, but if not, that's cool too. Thank you, as always, for tuning in and for your support. Also, it is earlier than normal today, which I have band rehearsal tonight. And also, it's really nice outside, so if you're not watching this live, I don't honestly blame you. Let's turn this on. Let's spray this down. That didn't tear the way I wanted it to tear at all. I also realized I really want to try seasoning out potatoes, but I just don't know how to do that yet. So that's going to be something I look towards in the future. Alright. Oh, yeah, okay, good. I was honestly a little curious for a second today. I might, I'm not sure. Here, we'll do, this may have been the wrong size to pick, but whatever. I honestly never tried this kind of potato before, and I am excited to try it. I don't know about the flavor profile at all because, you know, it's me, and flavor and I are an interesting thing together, but that's okay. We will cut. I started cutting. We'll just cut it. Yeah, why not? Because again, once I cut this, like, if I let any air in, even if it's in a Ziploc bag, it's still gonna not look happy for a minute. And knowing my schedule for the rest of the week, because this is a Thursday, not a Wednesday, because band practice tonight. I don't know when I'll be doing another episode, so it's best. Okay, but you need to close. So it's best that, if I can actually get to 30+. Nope, it's not closing still yet. There we kind of go. It's watching me for 45 seconds attempt to close the Ziploc bag. That might be a new record. I don't know when it's going to happen again, so it's best to, yeah, just do that, I guess. It's best to not have a dried piece of potato just chilling. Alright, we are going to put these in here. Kind of looks like an apple, not gonna lie. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to tilt it like this because I need to still get a new salt grinder. Actually, probably turn the fan on. Might be a good idea. If you hear two thuds going in the background, I am washing my hats because I was on vacation last week and I was out of town and I sweat quite a bit, and that's the sound I was looking for. There we go. Because of the fact that I was in a hot and humid area, I sweat and my head sweats. And I know you don't hear about this, but I am washing my hats right now. And they're currently being dried. So that's a plus. Alright, let's see if I can do this way. Can I? I can. Oh, okay, I can't do that. Come on now. I hope everyone had a great prior week. Whether or not you did have a break or a couple days off or not, I hope you had a great time. A few things we got to catch up on. First, that's at the Gatorade. Couple things we got to catch up on are going to be Michigan won. Count it. Michigan won its first national championship in basketball since before I was born, which is awesome. As many of you know, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I did watch a couple games this year, and I don't know a lot about basketball, but A, we looked pretty good, and B, honestly, I don't like close games. I like to know if we're going to win or lose by like halfway through the second, or even by halftime. Like, being up by 20 is great, but I also know that leads can disappear super quick. So I was happy that we won. I'm going to. I'm not gonna flip this over, but I am going. I might use the other cutting board. Let's do that. What do you say? Got nothing to lose. I would like to be more adventurous in mealtime shortly, just not yet. But I do plan to dive a little bit more, and I know I say that all the time, but I would honestly like to do some more recipes. I just got to figure some out, and I know that people have sent me them, and thank you for that. I just am still, again, I'm one of those people who I want to perfect the kick 1,000 times, then know 1,000 different kicks, kinda. Pretty sure that's an old martial arts quote of, I don't fear the man who knows 1,000 kicks, or I don't know the man who has practiced 1,000 kicks. Sorry. Let me try that again. I don't fear the man who knows 1,000 kicks. I fear the man who has kicked the same thing 1,000 times. So I am going for perfecting a meal instead of trying new things, which I know is not the smartest idea. So I know I should be opening my palate, but at the same time I got to make sure I am taking care of my palate, because it would kind of not be a fun time to not cook something the right way. You know? From what I've been told, food poisoning is not a good time. Well, I will say, while I was gone, I ate at and I do not, this is not hyperbolic, I think is the phrase I'm looking for. I am not over-exaggerating this at all. Many of you know that I love, that I love breakfast food with passion. Like, if I could just eat breakfast food, I would be very happy. I got to eat at my favorite breakfast food location in the entire world. It's called Diner by the Sea, and they make the best food but also the people are fantastic. It's like 2 blocks off the ocean. I was in Florida, by the way. They're 2 blocks off the ocean. They are like, it's a small diner, but the food they make there is just the best of all time. And I got to go back and visit them and eat their food, and it was absolutely delicious. I do have to put a Google review out because it is that good. My order, for the record, is chocolate chip pancakes, bacon, and hash browns. And I have never been, and orange juice. I have never been disappointed when I went there to eat. It is astounding how good it is. I think the craziest thing was, up until this past visit, they've never taken a credit card for a payment. So I always go down with cash, and they actually took cash this time. So I'm like, oh, that's new. Okay, let's see how these taste. Ooh, probably not good. Let's see. I don't think it's been cooked enough yet. Why you're so, there. Next time I'm not gonna, also, so, the two things I gotta learn this time are, I think it is top sirloin, is the one I'm not a huge fan of, but also, I need to stop cutting it in half. I need to let it cook all the way through, like I need to actually, you know, I'm worried about burning it, and the purpose of this show is to not get worried about burning it. It's just tries and it fails, oopsies, it fails. So next time, I am going to not cut it in half, and if I burn it, I burn it. And if I don't, I don't. And I think that's okay either way. I'll just, you know, have emergency backup food in the meantime. Because, you know, get prepared, why not? Excuse me. Alright, the current temperature in this room is 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, I'm gonna call it, I think. Like, that's not a bad time. We're 140 to 140, sorry, we're like 142 to 148 regardless, and I'm pretty okay with that temperature. Alright, hopefully nothing bad happens this time. Do one final press. Alright, let us do this. So, we're gonna put the potatoes here. We're gonna, oh, that's burned a little bit, that's okay. Those might be burned a little, that's okay though. Alright. Thank you as always for having dinner with me. Excuse me. This episode we are going to put on aside. I don't like that one. Nope. I gotta have my utensils ready sooner than later, right? Like, that's a thing. I like this one. This one looks good. Alright. One, two. Alright. Thanks for having dinner with me. See you next episode.